Hi guys, it's Liliana from Vanilla Canela. I have been asked to do a living room, dining room tour, so here it is. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get started. On this sofa I have a cushion. I have recently done a DIY cushion cover, so I'll link that below for you guys to see how I made that from a scarf. Inside here I have loads of DVDs as storage, and then this little table is from made.com. It's very inexpensive, maybe £40, and I went for this. We used to be really big fans of oak, like our coffee table is oak, but because I knew I was bringing in this unit, which I'll show you guys later, which is white, I wanted to mix, so I got the table that has got a white top but still got wood legs, have a magazine rack there which is rammed at the moment. On this table I just have this bedside table lamp from Next. I love the pattern on it. It's very Orla Kiely, which I'm a huge fan of. I have some fake succulents, some coasters, and then underneath I've just got some Orla Kiely storage boxes. They were actually pillowcases boxes, and I've just repurposed them as little storage containers. The coasters are from a company I think called Pastime, and I must have about 10 of them around the house, so love that. And then I have this picture here which is from John Lewis. I get asked loads by people that come into my house. Let me zoom out. The artist who makes them doesn't actually make that particular one anymore. She makes the same design but different colours, but not that particular colour, and I got that in John Lewis about 5 years ago, and I think that was around £125. And then on the sofa I have some cushions which I change seasonally. So this is my summer palette. So right there, that's Orla Kiely. That one actually stays there throughout the year. I just love it. And then the orange ones, I've got two. They're kind of embroidered, silky material. They're from La Redoute. About 8-9 years ago I got them. And then this one here, I just bought the material and had them made, and they're reversible, so there's two sides. So there's that side as well, which I really like. I bought the material whilst on holiday, so I couldn't even tell you who makes it or anything like that. We then have a unit from IKEA. I think they're Kallax. They're not very expensive, and it houses our phone, our modem, and our Bose player, tune player. So we connect our iPhones to it and they play music into the house. I love that lamp. The lampshade was bespoke. I found someone who made lampshades, and that was one of the fabrics they had, and I just loved it. Again, there's a very strong Orla Kiely influence. And then the base used to be red from Dunelm, and then I just painted it with Annie Sloan paint, and there you are. The jar is from Monsoon, again a few years ago. It's glass with a silver. I love the intricate detail on the lid. And then those, I'm not sure where I got them from actually, but no, I want to say they're east of India, but I could be wrong. I love our phone. Our phone is modern. We bought it just before Christmas, but it's sort of old-fashioned style, and it's actually what we use as our phone. It does work. The only thing I would say about it is I was so used to just carrying my phone while doing chores and talking on the phone to say to my mum. Now I have to sit down because it's, you know, it's got the attachment, so I can't go very far. And we use that as storage. There's a few books, our remotes and games that belong to my husband. And then moving on here, we have our fireplace. As you guys know, this is a married quarter, so we don't choose these fittings. It's not offensive, but it's a bit strange. I put a basket underneath it. That basket is from IKEA. I bought it before my son was born, so 3-4 years ago, and but I think they still do it, and I bought it to house all his toys, but you will see that they have spread everywhere. Above the fireplace I have a clock, which was a present, and I intend to use this wall as a feature wall, so like a gallery wall, so I'll be adding to that over time. And on top there is an Orla Kiely candle. It smells delicious. And then there's my telly with the stuff underneath. We actually keep our printer in there. It works really well. That enamel jug I've had for years. I don't really like that piece of furniture, but I do like its height. So until we find something that could replace it, that will stay. And our coffee table, we have these corner bits on because of Alex, to keep him safe in case he bangs his head. And what I love about this coffee table is that it opens, so you have storage in the middle. At the moment it has some cookbooks and recipes. Looks a bit messy. I'll be rearranging that soon. And then you just close it, and on top I just have this tray, which was a present from my husband at Christmas. It's by a company called Sia, and they are like metal. It's like metal tray. I love metal. I love trays as displays on coffee tables, mainly because if Alex decides he needs the whole table to be turned into a farm, I can just, with one sweep, take that out, and he's got everything sorted and he can play. I've bought some succulents. That one over there is a fake. I got that from TK Maxx, and that's on another haul. But those I bought past weekend just from a garden centre, and I've left a couple of the little bowls empty as well. So the other thing I like about this coffee table is that it has holes on the side, and they just house some of Alex's toys. Oh, excuse my fingers. Just some jars with little toys, and then on this side, his favourite, which is all his different tractors. So on the other side of the table, I've just got some games and some books. Like the top two are Orla Kiely books for children, and then there's a pattern Orla Kiely. These are so adorable. Check it out. So they're baby books, but I think I'll keep them forever. I just love the way her prints look, and look at that. So that's, he's got numbers and creatures. This was a present from a friend before or just after Alex was born, I'm not sure. So I love those. And then on this side, I've got a basket. The basket is from Sainsbury's. I think I paid £8 for it. And in it, I've got a blanket for Alex. It's very cute. Check it out. I think this blanket might have featured in a previous video, but basically the blanket is there, and you just zip it up, and it's kind of soft fleece. And it's also where I keep some wipes, some tissues, and some like hand cream, body lotion, that kind of stuff. So on this sofa, it's a smaller leather sofa. I just have 2 cushions. That one there is one of the ones that I had made. I was telling you, I showed you guys earlier another one, and you can turn it around and have it on that side, which sometimes I do at Christmas. So, and that one is another Orla Kiely one. It's also reversible. I have to say, they don't wash very well. There's the other side, but I am such a fan. I love them. And then on the side, I've got another nest of tables there. I think those might be from Tesco Direct. I'm not sure. I've got another little lamp from Next, which I showed you. There's the other one. They are bedside tables. I just use bedside table lamps, but I just use them in here. I have a little vase, which is, I think, maybe TK Maxx. And then some more of those spotty coasters, and then one that Alex got me for Mother's Day last year. Okay, so that's the living room area. We'll move on now to the dining room area. I'm standing in the living room, and this is what you can see. So I'll start on this side. So here's the living room, and just behind the sofa I have another one of those IKEA's units. This one is a 8-hole, while the other one is 4, and this is where most of Alex's toys live. You can see I've recently added labels to the boxes just so it's easier. Vehicles, animals, puzzles, and everything else. And then on top, on the open ones, I tend to put toys that I like. So like wooden toys. He got that plane. I got that plane for him before he was born, and things like that. I don't know if you guys want to know where this stuff is from. Like the Noah's Ark, that was from a charity shop, so I don't know. But that rocket is from Frosts, and can't remember where that spinning thing is from. That's Melissa and Doug. It's a nest of farm houses, and it comes with the animals. I thrifted that as well, so that's from a charity shop. At the back, you spin it at Jack in the Box. That's what it's called. But let me know if you see something that I don't talk about. Let me know, and I'll find out where I got it from. At the top, I just have some photos, a globe that belongs to my husband, and these 2 metal. They're a catch-all kind of thing. I got them many years ago from a garden centre, and I just love them. They have such intricate patterns on them. Love, love, love. So the frames is just family, and check out my mum and dad on their wedding day. Can you guys see that? How adorable. That frame is from TK Maxx. Those at the back are my nephews. That was a present. That frame's from TK Maxx as well. That is from a charity shop, but it's actually from Debenhams. And then that one at the back is from a garden centre, and I got that reduced kind of thing. Then on the side, kind of hidden, it's some dinosaurs and truck and a rocket, and that Alex can actually push that along. He's not that interested in it. I got it from Verbaudet, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, and I've just got books in there. And then here, I love that. I have put that on my page before, and I know Hilary from My So-Called Home has got one. I've had that one for about 4 or 5 years, and I got that on eBay for about £40, and ever since I've just been filling it with little treasures. Let me show you just some of the stuff. So there's my naked people that I got in Italy, a bit rude, sorry, and that is driftwood and pebble work that I got in Northern Ireland. I love that. Got that at Baby Fair. And I've just got, here's a traditional Portuguese house. That is from Kathy Kidston, but sorry, the lens is not very good. But she did that for the Queen's, what's it called? The Queen's Jubilee. Yeah. So some of them I've put little bits of craft paper behind, and then look, I've still got the Christmas tree. I love that. That's by an artist in Northern Ireland. And I've just put things that we found. There's the Portuguese cockerel. You guys have probably seen that. It's not a Nando's cockerel. It's a Portuguese cockerel from a place called Barcelos in Portugal. So there you go. I love that. And this is my office space. So this bureau used to be, I'll show you because I didn't paint the inside, that colour. And it used to be in my husband's study. Before we had Alex, he had his own study. He lost that quickly. So anyway, I just had loads of stuff in it, and I was struggling to find somewhere to work, to be on my computer. So I've redone that. There'll be a video shortly for you guys to see. Just got my Scentsy warmer there and some trinkets. I get asked a lot by people that come to my house where I got this little fox. And believe it or not, I got that from New Look, as in the clothes shop, many moons ago. I got that from Ashika. I love that. Who's the company? QDO. And it's just like a jar. And then Orla Kiely little candle holder. And I got that at a Christmas fair in Northern Ireland. So can't remember where I got that little thing. And next to it, it's Alex's table and chairs. I might do a separate video on that. I painted and did some stuff to it, so I'll do a separate video for you guys. This video is so long already. So there's the window. I've got those candlesticks. I've got two. They're from IKEA. This is actually a fishbowl. I can't remember who makes them, but we've had some fish, you know, like fishes in it, but it's not big enough, so it didn't work very well. So what we've done is we've put loads of our crystals in there. I used to have these just everywhere around the house, so we just put them here, and so you can see we put candles in there and we light it at night, so it looks quite nice. More in the winter. Then there's some fool's gold, I think that's called. So here's our table. Our table is like solid oak. Our chairs are super heavy, but it also opens in the middle and it extends, so there's it can be bigger. And we've just got 4 chairs, and we've got Alex's Trip Trap chair over there. And then on the table I've just got a runner. Again, I've had that for many years, and it's what I call my summer runner. I'm sure I got that from a garden centre. The vase is from IKEA, and then the tulips are fake. They were quite expensive. I think they were £25, but I think they look quite realistic. And actually, I tend not to buy fresh flowers as much. I love fresh flowers, but they are so expensive. So this is my way of getting around that. And then my dresser. Now this dresser was, I bought this second hand. All of the bits that are white used to be different colours. So that was purple, that was pink, that was green, that was red, that was blue, that was all that. I don't know if I have any pictures. I'll try and find one. If I do, I'll insert it. And what we did, we wanted, this is very much Orla Kiely style type of furniture, but with a price tag we can afford. we paid £100 for it, which is a bargain because these go for like £300-400. So we painted back to, we painted them white, and then we thought, right, once it's white, we can decide on a different colour if we want. Let's just make it plain, because Orla Kiely would have all that white, and then one of the drawers will be green or blue. But in the end, we actually really love it just like that. And then I used, you can see that pattern at the back, that's Orla Kiely wrapping paper, and I just put it on and put some blue tack and blue tacked it. You can see there's like, I needed 2 sheets for that. So okay, here's my dresser. Now this pot plant is by Orla Kiely as usual, and I love these. This is a pencil. I bought it like this for a couple of pounds, and I just stick them onto pot plants. I have them around my house. This is a goldfinch, which is my dad's favourite and therefore my favourite. Moving on, these 3 pots are by Camila Prada. I think she's a Canadian artist, but she lives in the UK. And these are like little pots. Oh. And these were part of her Kickstart project, and I'm so proud to have them. This will be a family heirloom for sure. I'll pass this on to Alex at some point. But Paul, Liliana, and you guessed it, Alex, or Elshandri, which is and next to it I have a Orla Kiely cake stand. As you can see, it's got the different patterns on it. Love that. And then underneath on the shelf I have this, which is, sorry, the lighting is not great. It belongs to a breakfast tray. I have a wooden tray where this sits, but the wooden tray is too big, so I've got it stored somewhere else. But so it's got like a salt and pepper, a little pot. I think this is jam, this is butter, this is milk, sugar, and your toast. How adorable is that? I found that at a junk/antique shop. I paid, I think, around the £50 mark for this and the tray, but I absolutely love it. And the glass is kind of cloudy, browny. I've never seen another one like it. And underneath I've got, that's for napkins, and that's salt and pepper and a mustard pot. I don't know who this is by actually. It's by W. Gobel, West Germany. Sorry, can't really see. But I bought that at an antique fair as well. And this, my husband brought this back from Afghanistan, so it has a lot of value, sentimental value for me. As you can see, like this, I love it just like that. I love the work, the pattern on it, but it actually is a fruit basket. Can you guys see? I can't, one-handed, I can't move that anymore, but it is a fruit basket. So, and that just sits there. I love it. Sometimes it sits on my coffee table. I think the work, he bought it at the local market there, so I love that. So now I'm going to show you my wall art. Excuse me. I'll do a view from afar. So here's what the wall art pictures that I have look like. I'll show you in detail, and I've got another one there. Okay, so most of these frames are from IKEA. They're all just white. I bought that Portugal poster on eBay for a few pounds. That hip hooray, it's actually a postcard that I got in Paperchase. This, I love this. We lived in Northern Ireland for 3 years, and that's the Carrick-a-Reid rope bridge, but it's made with some slate. I I think that's adorable. And whilst we were in Northern Ireland, we travelled to Ireland, the Republic, and so these are traditional pictures that we got there. Guinness. We got these from a gift shop, so very inexpensive, and they just, let me just move that out of the way. Just so show like little traditional pictures. And then this one here that says London on the bus. It's a print of an original, if that makes sense. Well, yeah. The original artwork is actually, these bits here are material. I can't remember who the artist is, but I bought that from Ashika, and it's got the Big Ben, it's also got the wheel and the bus. And that one up there, I absolutely love. It's probably my very favourite, and it's a print, signed print by an Irish artist. So it's Dublin. It says Dublin Bay view from I can't even pronounce it, but anyway, so we bought that whilst on holiday in Ireland. And that is also a postcard from Paperchase, and I bought that while we were in Ireland, Northern Ireland, because it rained a lot and I just loved it, and I thought that's very typical, so I still love it. That's a Portuguese cockerel with a bit of a moustache on him, and it's just a postcard as well. Up there is a picture of a little, what do you call that? Is it like a little church, or? But it leads to the downhill beach in Northern Ireland, which was amazing. Our favourite, probably one of our favourite days out ever. So we bought that little. That's actually artwork. That's original artwork. And then as well, love that, and that's St George's Market in Northern Ireland. So a lot of the pictures here are from Northern Ireland, but we're hoping as time goes by to replace them. Yeah, so that's that one, and here's a postcard, and that's Norfolk, because we used to be based in Norfolk. So the idea is that we replace art. We've not bought any artwork of where we are at the moment, but we probably will, so then we can replace one of the postcards, if that makes sense, and keep adding to our wall. So all of this was done fairly inexpensive, and I would say just buy some cards, put them on the frame like that, and then replace them with artwork when you can, or if you want. But then you can very easily change the postcards and you've got a different wall. So on this wall I've got this Idolize. Now we got this, I don't know, 10, maybe 11 years ago actually, in a junkyard in Norfolk. We have no idea what it is. There's no glass, and it's kind of like a wooden panel on a frame, but we quite like it, and it just says this. So we thought it was quite cute. I've got this tray at the moment on the floor there. I bought that at a Christmas fair, and I wanted to use it for something, but I still haven't found a use for it. It's been painted with chalk paint, and it's a lovely big tray, so it's I've just put it there. On the other side, I forgot to show you, I've just got my son's, it's like a Lambretta rocker, if you wish, and that just sits there and he plays with it most days. So just to finish it off, there's the dining room, and next to it, it's our stairs. I'll just show you what's up to here. So that's our junk bucket. So anything that needs to go upstairs goes in that little basket, and then we bring it downstairs. Now the reason why I've gone for a plastic one, I used to have a nice raffia kind of thing, but my cats love scratching it. And not only that, but Alex is always messing with that. So I thought if I just use something plastic that's not going to break or be damaged, so we use that. So at the top there, I just have, that's our drink cabinet. and also our craft cabinet. I know it's a weird mix. Obviously Alex doesn't go in it without us. And at the top I just have a lampshade, Orla Kiely garden box, but we actually have tools in it, like a small hammer and little things that we might need around the house. And I've just got a vase with some fake flowers on it. And then on this side, I've been asked about this picture. It says New York on it, and I think that might be the Titanic. We bought this. Unfortunately, I don't know if anyone would ever find another one like it. We bought it from a junk shop slash charity, not charity, sorry, slash antique shop. Cost us about 60-70 pounds many years ago, and everyone loves it. My husband doesn't like it, but everyone that comes in into our house comments how lovely it looks. So there it is. I have no idea where it comes from, who made it. There's no signs on it. It does say USA on the side there, and it's at the back there's a rope that hangs. It is very heavy, so we've had to put a good picture hook behind it. So that's it. That is the tour of my living room slash dining room. I hope you've enjoyed it.